Oh my God. You guys already. Hello, hello. Okay, there we go. Still got here quick. See a lot of familiar faces already. That's pretty cool. All right. Can y'all hear me? Trying to figure out what the delay is when I'm talking. When I ask a question, there's always a delay in the comments for me. Participate from Texas. We can hear you. Okay. Sweet. All right. I'll try to do this live stream and not get shut down this time. Cool. Okay, so the screen looks good. I think everything's working. Oh, Twitch has a shorter delay. Oh, interesting. Okay. So this live, this random live. Oh, hello from Latvia and Dublin. Damn. I've got some ideas for new videos, and I just wanted to put them up here and get some quick feedback, find out if any of those would be interesting. And so I'm going to try to do this. The hard thing about YouTube Live is there's no way to like practice this beforehand. And so I'm going to try these things out and I hope they work. Okay, so I'm just going to start throwing ideas up on the video here. And I just want to see general thoughts. Here we go. So here's idea number one is the short story is I started posting videos in September. I started with reactions. Nobody watched them, and then I did one for Stray Kids, and then it went absolutely insane. And so I was thinking about doing a video about that kind of story, and then the other bits, other insane things that happened in the the rest of the year. Like this explosion in subs and, you know, Bea Duarte creating a TikTok video about me, all that kind of crazy crap that happened. So that was, and then other things like, curious if people are interested in like, well, what it's like, how many views do I get? Do you make any money? Like all that stuff could be in there. So I'm curious if that's interesting. 4 months, Margie. Yeah, I can't believe it either. I mean, 4 months and I took a month off. I didn't do anything in January. So it's like 3 months. Okay, super interesting. So I've got my, if you watched my video from yesterday, I got my notebook, my ideas notebook. Start writing down. I guess I can rewatch this and grab the, whatever y'all type in the chat too. I can rewatch and grab those ideas. Yeah, super interesting. What happened with other people sharing your videos? Analytics and stats. All right, a fellow interested. I spent a lot of time as an analyst too, so yeah, okay. Yeah, Angel number 3, I was worried about that. I mean, I could go in and show you like the YouTube Studio that gives you all the information about how much money I've made from ads versus like people donating through super thanks and all that stuff. And maybe I would just blur that out. I don't know. So I would need to look into that a little bit more. behind the scenes. Okay, so LG, I see your comment about getting behind the scenes. And I had another one. I think that was the second. So maybe this could be. Yeah. So the other one was doing a. Yeah, best to blur. I think that's what I would do. Hi, Nabi. So the other idea is I've been asked like how I actually make. I think it specifically was reactions, but I could do it behind the scenes on how I do it. Uh, that was another one. Or if there's anything else related to the process of making YouTube. I don't know. I part of these two I think stem from um, I just started making these things. I feel like if there are people who are on the fence about creating videos, I would say go for it. So if either of these two things help people, motivate people to do it, then I would absolutely make these videos. Gives you in terms of life improvement, what learnings, community, and music. Yeah, She Spider. That's stuff that I would put in the idea for number one because there's been so many weird things that have happened since I started making these videos. Crazy things that I never thought, yeah, that I never thought would happen, and just weird stuff. Like, for example, I did not expect to be making Valentine's Day for Stray Kids cards, and I did that yesterday. So where this all leads, I have no idea. I'm just kind of reacting to, uh, I don't know. Not, yeah, it's been a weird. The other part I would say about number one, the other aspect I would probably add is like when I started, I was just going to do reactions. I always had the kind of an idea that I wouldn't only do reactions, but that's just how I started because that was like the easiest way to get into it and just get some instant feedback. And so now I have some ideas about where I would go, like what other types of videos I would do. So that's definitely changed. I would include that in kind of a video of number one. Combine in one video. Yeah, that's Morgan. I thought about one and two could be the same, but that might be a really, really long video. I might have to split that up. The Smith Squad. She wants to react to Skiz code. That's awesome. Resistant kind of success as a creator and allow your viewers to pressure you into doing more other than you truly wanted. Yeah, saffron cake. That's a good one. Yeah, I should get into that. So even what's interesting about this is that if anybody's created um, uploaded their own videos and you go into YouTube Studio and they've got their own channels about helping people create new videos and kind of what you should do. So like the question I asked on the community about memberships, like YouTube is pushing that pretty hard. They're saying, creators should do it and blah blah blah. And so I was just like, why would somebody do that? But then they tell you, you've um, like thumbnails are super important. If you don't create a clickable thumbnail, then nobody's going to see your video and all that stuff. So you have to decide. At some point, you've got to decide: are you going to do it? Are you going to create all the thumbnails just to get the most clicks, or like for me, I kind of bounce back and forth between. I just want to do some weird thing that only people who would know like what the album cover of Miro looks like would understand that thumbnail that I created because it's like a maze and it's inspired by the album cover. So I do, yeah. So that's been kind of my approach. We love the long vids. Yeah, that is true. A podcast. Oh, thanks, Seal. No one here is afraid. Yeah, that is true. The Easter egg thumbnails. Yeah. Okay. So it sounds like for one and two, these would be good ideas. Perhaps those could be combined. I don't know. I'll have to think about that. Okay. So since that seemed like, okay, thumbs up. So I'll put another idea up here. Tool. Favorite band, Tool. So I can't do Tool reactions. I wish I could because I've heard all their songs 1,000 times. So that wouldn't be right. But I was trying to think of other ways to talk about Tool just because I constantly talk about them anyway. So I figured I could just do it in a video. And then there's been so many people asking, hey, which songs? I've never heard Tool. Which songs should I listen to first? So I might just make a video about that and do it a little more elaborate. Like, other than it's tough. I've tried to answer those questions in the comments and stuff, but it's I think there could be more information needed just to be a better guide. So I might do that. And then the other idea related to Tool is one of the similarities with I think K-pop is Tool fans, the hardcore Tool fans tend to be pretty passionate, and I think Tool is kind of a polarizing band. A lot of people love them or hate them, and so I had an idea of I think I fall somewhere in the middle. But anyway, I wanted to try to explore like both sides of like why people hate Tool and uh, what I think they get wrong about it. So I would do that. Good live, Mr. Hughes. Thank you. Would love the Tool video, like old school rock. Yeah, so do I, Deepa. Zeppelin, yep. Bon Jovi, right on. Why don't you tell me my favorite songs? What you like about them? Okay, cool. Tool would be super interesting. Okay, great. Well, this is going much better than I expected. I somebody just types locked him in. Just type schism. Introduction to Tool, a guide. Yeah, that's a good one. I guess Al, I was thinking more about music, not necessarily or the music of theirs that I like and why I like it. I wasn't thinking of like Tool is a band that formed in Los Angeles in whatever 1990 or whatever it was. But I guess I could throw some of that stuff in there. How many young people don't know these bands? Yeah, Grazi, I get that. I think that's my tastes tend to be older. I haven't listened to other than like the K-pop stuff. I haven't listened to a lot of brand new bands or groups. And so that's why if you look at the playlists I created, they're all like relatively older. But I think that's why it's um, I think that's cool that so many people, young folks, are getting into Zeppelin and Tool and the old school music. Is there a K-pop-esque guide to Tool already? That's a good question. I don't know. Side note: the reason I started doing with reactions is because I was watching reactions to Tool. Those are the only. Um, that was if I wasn't doing that, this channel probably wouldn't exist. By the way, because I don't know anybody who likes reactions. It's that same thing. There was a comment earlier about seeing people react to it the first time. You kind of relive that, and so I thought maybe I should just try it, and that's how this whole thing started. Are there two kinds of cake? Tool and people have such strong feelings about it. Yeah, Sage Love. I don't like. I haven't, as I said, I haven't searched for a bunch of like. I'm a huge Tool fan, but I don't go searching for additional content. I mean, I don't even watch their music videos. I just typically just listen to it in headphones. But I know there are videos out there like mocking Tool fans and stuff, which are pretty funny. At least the ones that I've seen, and I think spot on. And so, kind of diving into that a little bit, I think would be interesting. But I get that they're not for everybody. So don't want to force on anybody. Stray Kids rabbit holes. Clarissa, yeah, I didn't. None of this was planned. So all of this, yeah, I can't even believe I made that video yesterday about the Valentines. So yesterday morning, that idea came into my head uh, about the Valentine's Day, and so yesterday I spent the whole day making that video. and Valentine's. Yeah, that was unpredictable. This So yeah, one thing I'll note, if anybody is thinking about starting their own YouTube channel, I say go for it. I don't think there's a ton of downsides other than occasionally you have to deal with some jerks who leave like shitty comments. But other than that, it's been impossible to try to predict what would happen and where it would go. Like sitting here right now, I didn't expect it to be like, oh, maybe I should just do a video about Tool or whatever. So I say go for it. Um, Shoot, let's just do pics. Kids got the slow descent into fandom. Yeah, I know. Yeah, all right. So there's original videos. I got me to listen to every skill sign in detail in this. All right. So I have one more idea, and this is more like a live thing. So, oh shoot, and I forgot to put one on here. There's another. I'll do a Q&A video. I've collected a lot of other random questions from comments and Discord and stuff about, hey, what music did you listen to as a kid? And kind of more, I don't know, more personal, I guess. So I'll do that. I think that'll be a pre-recorded one where I can kind of rip through those questions. And then this one is, I like doing the lives. I just want it to be like actually interesting. So I don't know if there's any appetite for doing like a YouTube live, ask me anything or what. Otherwise, oh yeah, in this format, this like, hey, I've got some ideas about videos. Jump on here, do a live, and get some feedback, or ask questions, or talk through it. If this particular thing is interesting for y'all, because it might give you a little heads up on what I've got planned, like these ideas coming up. Then yeah, ask me anything. Okay. Yeah, Morgie. I can YouTube live DJ. I don't think I can do that. I don't. I've tried doing. I've tried playing music and watching those videos that are copyrighted, and lately I got shut down. So watch videos so we can answer questions. Top 3, top 10. Oh, that's a good one. Yeah, I did my. I think I do. What did I do? My top 5. Was it my top 5 Stray Kids songs? That was a while ago. I should do an update on that. I'm gonna write that down. Top Skiz. Yeah. Zero Sky behind the scenes videos. But you can do this on Twitch. Oh, so okay, so CLNL, you're saying on Twitch I could actually play music and do like a DJ thing. Is that right? Come on, chat. Top 100. Yeah, I don't think I could do a top 100. Yeah, pomegranate copyright is my nemesis too. I mean, I understand why they do it. You know, it is their stuff. What do you like when you compare songs, albums? Yeah, Lynn. So that was an idea I had about the Tool stuff. So I would go into, so obviously that wouldn't be a reaction, but that would be like, maybe here's my favorite songs from each of their albums and why I like them. And some of those, yeah, that'd be interesting because Tool has some very, very heavy subjects, and a lot of it is pretty explicit. But I think that's why, if you get into it, why it's so good, at least my opinion. Twitch will never take your stream down the middle. I'm not mistaken, but said if you post them on YouTube. Oh, interesting. Okay. I thought you were going through those right now. Wait, Grazi, what do you mean? These are just so Grazi, what you see, the 1 through 5 on the on the screen is just ideas for videos that I might create. And so I'm just trying to get some feedback and see if anybody's interested. Um, because yeah, the part for me is I like doing the reactions because those are, I mean, I just love music. And so hearing new music is super fun. So I absolutely will do those, will continue to do those. But I also want to do other stuff that is not reactions. Any of your favorite songs just share your taste, not only in K-pop, really keep you. The single songs were way longer. Yeah, um, the reactions are. So what I thought I would do with the reactions is I would do albums for bands or groups that I know I would like. For example, if Tool comes out with a new album, definitely doing that, and I'll do the whole album, which would be like a 5-hour video most likely. But I was thinking about doing albums for the bands and groups that I know that I would like. There's a high probability I would like the whole thing. Like if Stray Kids comes out with a new one, ATs, etc. I will probably do those as albums. But the other groups where I'm kind of venturing out further into, or like, oh, I don't know if I would like this. Those might be singles or a couple of the most popular songs on those albums. That's the way I'm thinking about it. But we'll see. Please get during my. Hi, hi. Post about them free on Twitch. Okay, Twitch will mute any copyrighted section of your stream. All right. Yeah, so yeah, we've talked about this. I've thought about that, but I don't know. The other thing, oh yeah, and so related to the question about memberships and whatnot, Patreon and YouTube and all that, that question I posted, it was just I'm still I still want to keep everything free and open on YouTube. I would rather have big budget advertisers give me some cash than any of the lovely folks like you who come and comment and watch the videos. So my plan has always been to keep everything free and on YouTube. Um, yeah, unless it gets blocked, then I would put it on the free Patreon. Uh, Stay tiny. Cosmic Mush Mom. Yeah. Have you seen any of my videos? I've done a bunch of AT's albums. AT's is really great. I like them a lot. Oh crap! I had another idea. Okay, I got it. All right. Damn it! I can't believe I forgot this one. Okay, I'm gonna add another idea to the screen. I don't know if I can do this in real time. Shit. Hold on. Please hold. As I said, it's difficult to these YouTube lives. You can't. Okay, so this would be number 6. K-pop. Okay, here we go. Okay, so number 6. I was kind of saving this one. This one's been in my head for a while, actually. And so my idea for number 6 is I've looked at, and I was going to try to do this before the end of 2024. It didn't work out, right? So I've heard, all right, God, how to summarize. Okay, so I started listening to K-pop mid-September through now. And I've listened to, I don't know how many different groups, not a ton, and not even like the big, I mean, Stray Kids are huge now, but like, I haven't gotten into like BTS or Blackpink or whatever. So my pool of K-pop artists is pretty small. But this idea, so number 6, what I was gonna do is take all of the K-pop artists that I've heard, and if I was some record, I don't know, mogul person, and I could pick an all-star team to form a new group of just the people that I've heard so far, right? So forget like all I know there's a million K-pop groups, but just the ones I've heard and pick like, okay, I take this person, I take that person, um, and and then go through like in K-pop fashion, here are the people I want. Here are what I think their strengths would be in this group. This person can rap, this person can sing, this person can whatever. And then I would take it a step further and say like, okay, I'm going to create some lore. I'm going to create a group name, and then a couple other like, what are the other? Yeah, lore, group name, and then some concepts of like what you might see. Oh, and even like I know who I would pick for like which types of music videos I like most and who would be kind of like the producer squad, etc. So I've had that. I've actually admittedly kind of started working on that a little bit. But if that's interesting, that's probably what I would do. Super M. No, I have not heard of Super M. Make it at least 45 minutes. God, I love the limit. If you do that, you need to watch. Yeah, I know, but there's so much. You guys like there's so much content. I can't watch it all. Like I have to at some point I have to stop and be like, okay, this is enough behind the scenes, or I've heard enough albums and watched enough videos from these people to like, okay, I think I could these are my essentially it's like, yeah, these are what I would do. I can't watch everything, unfortunately. Super M is an Avengers team of K-pop idols. Oh, I didn't know that. Okay. That's cool. Yes, do this. You'll just get. No, it's not going to be all skiz. I've got some surprises in there. I've already kind of, yeah, I've got some people picked out that I think I would include. Disclaimer: This is Grazi. That's exactly so. This is similar to I think the when I said I did a video about the top 5 Stray Kids songs. It was like at the time, and look, I had only listened to 5 albums or whatever it was, or 6 albums or something. I said, look, this is definitely going to change. In fact, it changed the next day because after that, I posted that video, and then the next day I did another album. It was like, oh my god, I should have waited. Uh, so yeah, that would probably evolve over time as I listen to more K-pop. That's the idea. The dance, yeah. Um, so that's the other part. I think that one, if I do this K-pop all-star group, I don't. I probably would need to know all of those details. Like, I, again, lore. I know there's like singers, producers, dancers, etc. So all those different pieces I would need to know, and then figure out who would I choose to fit those kind of roles. So that one I need. It has the potential to become a series as you update your opinion. Yeah, that's true. Dance focused content. Um, L. So dance focused content. All right. I do like dance. So back in the day when I was a kid, God, I was thinking like 8th grade or something. 8th grade, who was big back then, right? Like Janet Jackson, Michael Jackson stuff. And I always thought, I was like, it would be really cool to be like a backup dancer for Janet Jackson or something. I thought that would be awesome. I actually thought that. And so I do like dance. It's So I would watch that stuff. I think like the dance practices are probably more interesting for me than the actual music videos themselves, because I just think I would want to see the dance. I don't want to focus on all the other like the costuming and the like. Yeah, yeah. There's a what is that one? Yeah, so there's those like dance studios that show the people learning. Is it like a 1 million dance studio? I think that's one of them. And I think there's one in out here in LA that teaches dance. I've thought about actually going to those, being like the weird old guy trying to learn to dance. But yeah, dance practice reactions essentially. I might do those. Those I could probably do. Yeah. So I don't know. It's just I don't know. I like my music. If you haven't picked up on this, I like my music like separate from like I don't necessarily need the visual stuff. Just isn't required for me. I know that's a big part of K-pop, but that's just how I do it. Start doing dance practice. Dance. Yeah, I can do dance stuff. Deep dive into the members and watching live performance. Album reactions from being distinguish the voices. They're helpful. Critical hit. Yeah, I know there's the lyric videos and stuff. But God, there's so many. Like I don't know. There's so much content. It's just hard to keep up. Oh, Millennium Studio City. Try the performances. Um, this is why live is good. Pivot. Lynn, can you explain that comment? Is that was that directed at me or another comment? Maybe only lyrics songs. Lyrics. No, lyrics for me are like the thing I would do last. In fact, just this week, which there's a YouTube channel, Rick Beato, and he interviewed Maynard, the lead singer of Tool, and that watched that video. And it was interesting because Maynard said the same thing. Even though he's a vocalist, he can like a song even if the lyrics are like cringy because it just because it sounds good the way that they deliver it. And so that's always where I start. And lyrics would come like diving into the lyrics would come way later. So pivot. Lynn, what would you be included? Solo work? Show the wrong person. So Smith Squad, you're saying that even the lyric videos aren't reliable? Huh. Stacy made the many are wrong in other voices. Okay, Elle, if you have those dance practices, I would see those. The two that he choreographed himself. Things like that. Yeah, I would watch that. I noticed I forgot which video it was, but it was pretty clear that he was so good. He it was a dance practice. Oh shoot, I can't remember what we were watching. But yeah, he looked just totally at ease. Looked so easy for him, and he just yeah. So I would like to see that. He's obviously very good. It's on individual members. Oh yeah, okay, that's a good idea, Lynn. Maybe there are some yeah, individual members would be good. Maybe I would start with the dance then. The Skiz dance Racha. Maybe I should start there. Color coded videos, the Stray Kids guide. Yeah, that was the guide. Dreamcatcher. Yeah, I'm open. Taylor, I'm open to listening to all types of new music. Yeah, Dreamcatcher's one. I think I only listened to one album. I think. What was the other one? Shoot, there's a bunch of them that I think I've only heard one album that I want to hear more of. Um, oh crap, I can't remember the name of the group. Hello World was the name of the. Is it Extraordinary Heroes? Yeah, I've been. If you haven't noticed, I've been on kind of like a rock kick, and so I might go back to Extraordinary Heroes. Oh, be better, Mickey. Oh my God. Okay, gang. What are we at? 35 minutes. Okay, so my question is to wrap this up. The question is this type of live interesting where I say, "Hey, I've got these ideas in my head. Let me throw them down, see if anybody likes it." Because this I could do as a YouTube live. Otherwise, I don't know that I would do really any lives because I can't. I'm too afraid of getting shut down watching content, watching copyrighted stuff. Clarissa, you said yes. Yes. Okay. CC, yes. All right. Blue October. Same music as Tool. I don't think I've heard that name, Cindy. Blue October. I like your hat. Thanks, Jennifer. 100%. Yeah, for your feedback. Okay. Better than the comments. Yeah, that's what I was thinking, Clarissa, because I've been asking questions like this in comments or on the, well, community. I think they renamed it posts. But I figured this would just be easier. And then I like this because it's, I can go back and rewatch. And then I think when I rewatch it, what I'm saying will line up better with the comments. So then I can actually get the feedback and kind of, yeah, make decisions and stuff based on what y'all have said. So I think that would be good. Just chat about whatever you want. Thank you, penguin. Penguin wings. That's a funny handle. I like that one. Uh, oh, Mamamoo. Yeah, I know that's a group I've had on my list for a while that I haven't heard. I know that name. I don't know anything about them. Oh, DPR Ian. Yeah. Ah, God, there's so many. There's so many that I want to do more of. It's just time. It's just time. Tony's room. What does that mean? Is that what? I don't know what that means. Someone's gonna have to explain that. Yes, this is beginning Tony room. So you could. So it sounds you figured out. All right, Lynn. Then you got to send me some dance videos too, and I'll check those out. The Chan's room reference. Oh, that's what this is. Okay. Okay. So it sounds like, yeah, I would prefer to do this if I have questions about seeing what y'all are interested in. I would rather do this as like a live. I think it would just be selfishly, it's easier for me to do it this way. And then read the comments, have everything together. And then probably if that was going to be a recurring thing, I probably wouldn't do it randomly on a Tuesday morning. It's morning for me. Maybe that could be like more of a scheduled thing. Uh-oh. Successor to Chan's room. Audio fine? Audio? Audio on my end appears to be working. What the hell? Audio is fine for me. Yeah, there's no warnings going off in the YouTube studio saying that my audio is out. And I'm getting feedback on the mic, so a bit delayed. Okay. Skip for a second, but it's fine. Okay. Fine. Okay. Weird. Working on your yeah, okay, so that's the other part is the reason I'm doing this right now is, 1, I just wanted to do it. I took a month-long break, and now I have all this kind of creative energy, and so I get an idea, I just jump on it and try to do it right away. Uh, so that's why I'm doing this now, but, I'm also doing this now because there are other folks in my house who use the internet, have, video phone calls and stuff, so this was an open time with no video, so I can hog the bandwidth of our internet. But in the future, if I do this again, it'll probably be like at night after working hours, Pacific time. Um, my comment was about you adding on a 6th topic. Oh, gotcha. Okay, got it. If breaks, we all need him. Who's your bias wrecker? Uh, who's my bias wrecker? I don't know. I mean, my bias is probably Chan's laptop, as we all know. Yeah, Ollie's, yeah, Ollie's watching other dog and cat videos right now. Actually, he's asleep. So okay, 7th idea that I would have is I think I can figure out a way to have 2 cameras on at the same time. So literally, Ollie is on the floor next to me while he's sleeping on his back, like he always does. And so I was gonna have the video, like this camera on me, talking, and then it would be like a split screen. Other camera would just be live feed of what Ollie's doing in his dog bed. I thought about that. I actually thought about that before I started this, but I didn't. I just wanted to do this so fast. Like I said, I'm like freaking out about just doing stuff now. But maybe next time it'll be split screen, it'll be live feed, and so you can see him just rolling around in his bed. He's literally on his back. Well, actually, I can do this if you don't mind. My room is a fucking mess, but here, let me just do this so you can see. There he is. You'll see that. There's Ollie. Just Ollie doing Ollie stuff. Just out cold. All right. So maybe next time. That's a good idea. Oh shit. Okay, maybe next time I'll do a I'll have it split screen. I guess I could just do a live feed of Ollie someday. See if anybody watches. Oh, Mickey, you can't see the other side. It's a total shit show over there. But yeah, okay. Cool. All right. Well then, it's been almost an hour, 45 minutes. I think we could probably wrap this up. Okay, so here's what I've learned from today is that lives are good. If I have these ideas, I would love to get all of your guys' feedback on some of the video ideas I have, because a lot of these I don't know, like if they're gonna, I don't know if anybody would watch. It'd be nice to know like at least one person would be interested. Um, cool. And then maybe I'll just pop these up every now and then, just do lives with this kind of format. Oh, and if there is interested in like if anybody's interested in like a live ask me anything, I could do that I suppose too at some point. Time to binge all your acts. It's an honor to be here. Oh, thank you, HHH. Thanks for the live content. Oh, you're welcome. Okay, so I'm gonna wrap it up. So thank you all for joining. I absolutely appreciate your feedback on these ideas, and thanks for watching and commenting. And I'll see you in the next video.